Hey, Namaste, bitches. It's Teresa Giudice, and I'm here with my co-host, Melissa Feaster.
What's up, our Namaste bitches? Teresa. Now I'm going to say to you, so happy to see your beautiful face.
Thank you. I'm getting ready. I'm going to the Devils hockey game tonight.
See, I knew you were sporty spice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going with like Louie and my stepson and Milania, and I think Gia's coming too. So it's going to be fun. We're going with my stepson's friend's father and their whole family. We're in a suite. Yeah.
I love that. I mean, listen, speaking of family affair, there's been so much crap going on. Per usual, I feel like every day there's something new going on with your family, right? On social, things are blowing up. This is being like shown, text messages, this and this. And you know what I was thinking about, Teresa?
Story of my life.
Yeah. And you know what? And you and I have conversations about this all the time. Like we have real conversations, like what's going on being a mom, what we're dealing with, like being a wife and like real life shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like, I know, like what's going on with you. I mean, even I always say this, peace is the new sexy. It's like at this point in my life, like I just want peace.
I just want peace in the Middle East.
Yes.
Same thing. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to get on. There's so much stuff that's been going on with you. And I'm sure people want to hear all of your thoughts, all of our thoughts of everything that's going on and this back and forth drama. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I don't care about that bullshit. Stress and the negativity, it's just like we have so much in our life. We don't need to bring on more with stupid shit like that.
Yeah. And you know what? Stress does cause a lot of health issues. My appendix like erupted. They said that was from stress.
Totally.
Yeah. They told me that was from stress. I just broke out right after I got married. Thank God it happened after the wedding. It was like from all the stress from everything that was going on. And I had to go on medication, because it was like cystic acne that was caused from stress.
I remember that. And that took forever to go away.
Yeah. And the last time that happened to me is when my mom passed away.
Oy.
Yeah. So that, because I was under so much stress, like when I took it really hard when she passed away, and because I was so devastated.
But by the way, hold on. To that point though, Teresa, just so people get it, so it's like clicking, you just said the last time that happened is when my mother passed away.
Yeah.
So if people want to say whatever's been going on with this, like the stuff with your brother and your sister-in-law hasn't been hurtful and hard for you, literally your body has been reacting lately to all that like it did when your mother passed away.
Yeah.
That's huge.
No, I know. That's why I'm like, I don't want to give it any more light. I need to heal. And I know we got a question from one of the fans, right?
About healing.
Like, what's my process on healing? Each one of us have a different way of processing how we're going to heal. For instance, I exercise, I focus on myself, I read, I go on long walks, I get massages, I do me.
Yeah.
And I focus on even my kids, but then also being around people that make you happy, that lift you up. I think that's very healthy. That's a part of healing process. Like you need to be around people that, make you happy, because that's good. That's part of your healing process. Like you can't be around like the negativity. You got to get away from that.
Right. And just like negativity can bring you down, positivity and being around that can bring you up. And I don't think that people, and it took me a while to even get it, but I don't think people realize how much damage like negativity can do.
Oh my God. Yes.
As much as like when people say like the smile, the attitude, the personality, the laugh, the fun, the positivity is infectious, negativity zaps you so like it just zaps everything out of you.
Yeah, no, that's why everyone they said we missed the Teresa from season 1 and season 2. I'm like, yeah, like that's me. Like and I want that. I want everybody to see that Teresa back. My friends that are close to me know that Teresa.
Right.
So, and that's what I want everybody to see. And like, everybody's like, oh my God, you're so funny. And I'm like, yeah, like when you're around people that make you happy, that I know my funniness does come out.
You can be you.
Yes. And I could just be me and not always on the defense side, I'm tired of being like that. And it's like so sad. It's like, that's why I want to be happy. I want like all good vibes, doing yoga, meditating, all that. It really does help. It really does.
Well, like how many times have I called you like Mike Tyson, where you're always like blocking the punches, right? And also too, remember after you were on Watch What Happens Live, and remember I called you and I was like, Josh was cracking up.
Everybody said that they were just told me you were so funny on Watch What Happens Live. They said that.
It was sad though, because you're like, see, I'm funny. And I know this, but I just felt badly because you're having to prove like, you guys, see, I'm funny.
Yeah, no, everyone, I got so many DMs. They're like, Teresa, you were so funny. Even Andy Cohen, he goes, I wasn't going to drink. He's like, but this was so much fun. He said that and he drank and we had so much fun. I drank too. And, I think Louis drank too. Yeah, we all drank. So we had so much fun. And I love that he said that to me. And I loved, we laughed so much. Like we had a good time.
But that's you. And like you said, it's being around the people that bring that out of you. And unfortunately, we have not been able to see that side of you for a very long time. We haven't seen season 1 or even season 2, Teresa, because it's been so full of 10 years of negativity. And you know what? Actually, we're going on a tangent, but that brings me to another thing. I'm fired up today. So just bear with me, okay?
Okay.
So you know what? A lot of people are always like, why you just sit there kissing Teresa's ass? Like, are you just like her little side puppet and just there to kiss Teresa's ass?
No, it's called being amazing friends and lifting each other up. Like that's what beautiful friends do to each other.
Right. And by the way, the other night when we're on the phone, how many times when you were getting all heated about something, was I like, I was like, Teresa, calm the fuck down, take a breath, namaste. I will tell you, I'm not like a bullshitter. And by the way, you have plenty of those in your life, right? A real friend will call you out on the right and the wrong. And that's what I am. So if people take me having your back as a friend, as a kiss ass, then that's just
like whoever's saying that, again, that's a negative person.
Right.
Because anybody that loves you and is your friend, they want to lift you up. You know what I mean? So anybody that's saying that is a negative person.
Totally.
So right there, block,
Right. And they're like, well, you don't see both sides. And here's the other thing too, which I've kind of touched on, that there's more to Teresa and I on like how we're connected than just doing this podcast. Clearly, she has very serious family issues with a sibling. I, for double the time, have a very serious problem with my sibling for literally over 20 years.
And you know what I noticed? A lot of families have this. So it's
a ton.
I said to my husband, I'm like, babe, you're so lucky that you don't have this.
Right.
I'm like, you're so lucky. Like you have such a beautiful family. And I'm like, and I'm blessed that I'm in it. And I'm so happy that I'm, grateful that you came into my life. You're showing me, this is what I always wanted,
right.
I always thought I was going to have that. I really did, but it ended up making a right turn, and like,
whoa, what did it end up doing?
Like, it ended up going, I was like, what the hell? Like, I didn't sign up for this. Like, yeah, I started Housewives, like just wanting to have fun. Like they were going to just film me, Jacqueline and Dina doing what we normally do every single day, like that.
What turn did it make again?
Wait, I think it made it an illegal turn. Not even a right or a left. It made it an illegal turn.
That was a do not enter turn.
Yes, a do not enter turn, which I had no control of. I guess it's part of my journey. Can't cry over spilled milk. We need to move on.
You can't cry over spilled wine though.
Yeah, you could.
Or tequila. But you know what? With Louis, it's funny because Josh does the same thing. Because I have this completely...
I know, you said Josh has a beautiful family too, right?
Right. So it's like, I look at him, I'm like, oh, that's so nice. But at the same time, it's so foreign to him, the things that happen with my family, because his family is so not that. Like they are so not dysfunctional. I grew up saying that we put the D in dysfunction, like in my family. I mean,
it's very sad,
my sister literally, Teresa, in a 1 year, my mom got breast cancer and my only real sister got diagnosed with breast cancer in 1 year.
I know.
My sister is so wacko that she literally tried to keep having breast cancer away from me and kept it a secret, probably in hopes that something would, like I wouldn't get checked and maybe something would happen to me.
God forbid.
But like, this is the shit that I'm dealing with. So when I say, I'm not going to fucking talk about a text message chain anymore, because like we have, like, this is serious, like serious stuff that causes serious stress. And it's like you only get one shot at life. There's no dress rehearsal.
Exactly. And and this is what I tell my kids, live it the best way you know how.
Totally.
And if there's someone in your life that doesn't make you happy, move on.
Move on.
Yes, move on. Don't stay. And life's too short. And especially, you know what, where I saw that life was too short, my mom died at 66.
Totally. I know.
And my dad's 76. That's very young. So I want to live peaceful life. I want to be peaceful. I want to be happy. I want to be sexy. Peace is the new sexy. Like it is.
You are sexy.
Peace is the new happy. Like that's happiness. Peace. It is. Like Louis was in the shower this morning and he makes the peace sign because he takes steam showers every day. And he made the peace sign as he's in there, He's like, Namaste. Peace.
That's funny because Josh usually makes the boob sign because he wants some boobs in his face. But I like the peace sign.
Oh yeah, usually sometimes I lift up my shirt and put my boobs against the glass shower door while he's in there. Yeah.
You guys, I know we kind of were bouncing around, but we both just got on and we're like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing wasting our time talking about this stupid?
No, we want to lift everyone up. Listen, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. So you just got to focus on the positivity, focus on if you have beautiful family around them, focus on them, your beautiful friends, your children, focus on what makes you happy. Spending time with people that lift you up. Yes, that's who you want to be with. You don't want to be with someone that's putting you down. So whoever's saying that, you're kissing my ass, we kiss each other's ass. That's a good thing. That's what friends do. Like they lift each other up. Like Dolores called me the other, because she just always is checking on me. She's so sweet. She checked on me today. I just checking on my friend. How you doing? You see?
Yeah,
does that mean she's kissing my ass?
Totally.
No, she's not.
People are just so skewed into negativity. And you know who those people are that are saying that I kiss your ass or you're kissing my ass? Those are the same people that are saying I'm anorexic or I have some eating disorders.
Oh
those are the same dicks that are saying those. Eat a burger. By the way, you know what? Just let me tell you guys this is another reason why I'm fired up. Okay. This is my day. Now you guys saying these stupid comments are going to make me say things that you're probably not going to want to hear.
You want me to lift down my shirt and show you my titties?
I want to show me your titties.
Okay. Because then, I gotta make you happy.
You know what I had to do today, Teresa? On top of dealing with mold in the house that I'm in, on top of another sick child, my stomach is so screwed up that I had to do a at-home stool test.
Oh my, I know you were telling me about it.
What is a stool test? For all of you guys wanting to know that, I need to eat another burger or I'm anorexic or what's wrong with me, let me tell you about a stool test at home, okay? I had to go poo in a toilet, take long, Q-tip type things, and rub the top of a piece of poo back and forth, back and forth. Don't break it though. Don't go too hard. You don't want the poo to break. So just nice, gentle rub massage.
Wait, I think I need to go get a colonoscopy, right? When you're 50, you got to go get a colonoscopy?
Yeah. I've had 16 of them.
Oh my gosh. Speaking about poop, I got to go make an appointment tomorrow for a colonoscopy now.
Dude, they are more routine in my life than you flashing Louis your boobs. That's how much I get colonoscopies.
Wow.
But let me get back to my stool sample.
Okay, sorry.
Because if rubbing my poo once wasn't enough, you had to take another Q-tip type thing and do it again. And then you had to flick it a little bit so there wasn't anything on the end of it, and then rub it onto a little pad, seal it up, and put in an envelope and send it back. Like it's a nice thank you card to someone that just sent you a gift. But really, it's just a poo sample. So yes, you people saying, oh, eat another burger, or is something wrong with you? Yes, something is wrong with me. You asking if I should eat another burger is what is wrong with me. Your negativity is what is wrong with me.
I love your body. Who cares what anybody says? You have a sexy body. And listen, to each his own. Like, they don't have to look at your body. Josh does. Or I can, I like looking at your body. Like I like
looking at your body.
I love your body. It's so toned. Like, oh my God, I'm sure this person that's saying that about you, maybe they can't wear a 2-piece. You never know. So like, maybe they're jealous. Like, that's why everybody should just be happy for one another. Don't you agree?
Well, this is why I do our podcast with no shirt on.
No, but it's true. Like, just be happy for one another, guys. Like, I think we would live in a better world. We really would. Let's all try it. Let's all do something nice. You know what Louis does every day? He buys either the person in front of him or the person behind them. He goes to Starbucks every morning and he buys somebody coffee.
That's nice.
Yes, the person in front of him or the person behind him. Like, I think that's so nice. Like,
that's funny because you know what I do?
Yeah.
When I go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And there's normally like a bagger and there's normally the person checking you out.
Yeah.
Right as I'm done, I look at all the you know how the aisles, the rows of candy right next to where you check out?
Yeah, yeah.
I look at them and I'm like, oh man, I need to get some candy. What's good? And they get excited. They're like, oh, Snickers. And they say whatever's good. So whatever they say, I grab and they scan and I go, here you go.
Oh, that's so nice.
And they look, Teresa, they look at you like you just gave them $1 million.
They say to donate, like when you check out, so that's what I always do. But I like that. Like, I'm trying to think, there's no more baggers in my town. I mean, in my supermarket, they took the bags away.
What?
They have it in California. Yes, there's no bags anymore in New Jersey.
Yeah, we're a different world out here in California.
Do you know, every time I go food shopping, I'm like, shit, I forgot my bag.
You forgot your bags.
So I have to buy bags. Yeah, there's no more bags.
So then buy an extra bag and give it to somebody at the grocery store.
Yeah, you have to buy bags now. Isn't that crazy?
I always say in life to my kids, people who sign up to work with me for Stripped.
Oh, wait, let me tell you another thing.
Go.
Today, something happened. The principal called me regarding Melania. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I got all nervous. I'm like, please God, please God. I got all that because I was on the phone with Joe, my ex. I was talking to him. And then I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Joe, the school's calling. Hold on real quick. So it was the principal and he had Melania in the office with him. And I was like,
oh shit.
He's like, I have Melania in the office with me. And I said, oh, okay, yes. And then, and he's like, I just want to tell you how amazing your daughter is.
Aww.
I was like, oh my God. And he's like, she goes out of her way, above and beyond. They have a special needs children, in her school. And she always goes above and beyond and to make them feel special and spends time with them. And he's like, I just want you to know that. And he's like, we all see it here. We all appreciate her. She makes the children so happy.
God, that's incredible.
I started crying. I was bawling. Because
normally, look, we're so used to getting calls about negative things, about bad things. And that person, what a nice person, just to know, I was going to say, small things make a big difference. I just spent 69 cents on Snickers and their day is made. They sent you a phone call saying something positive about your kid and look at you. Now you're telling the story about it.
Yeah, I love that. I was like, and then look, Melania's making somebody else happy. She's putting a smile on their face. Doesn't mean she's kissing their ass. She's doing out of the kindness of her heart. She's always been so good like that. I remember even with Jacqueline's son, she was so good with Nicholas when he was little.
Oh, I love that. And Milania, we see her as this tough chick, and then look, you're going to call about all the good that she's doing, the love that she's spreading.
Yeah, She was tough, I think, when she was little. I remember she was like Bam Bam. That was her nickname,
Bam
Bam
Bam. That
Bam.
was incredible.
Yeah, like I look at her videos. Oh my God, like she was so funny. Like everyone's sending all clips of like
They
when
were young.
like the past seasons, and I'm watching, and every time I get a clip of her, that's the best part about the show is like I have these home videos of my children and of my parents. Then now they're not here anymore. And I get to see that. So every time I get it, I send it to all 4 girls. Because then Adriana wasn't around for a little while. So, Adriana could see her sister.
That's incredible.
So cute,
But it is like, look at the little things that make a big difference. And I think that's the same thing too, that, after I told this story about being abused, I went through and started reading, and I still have, you guys, for those of you I haven't responded to, no, I'm going to get to it. But all those messages just meant the world, and they made me so happy. And then I read other messages like, oh my gosh, Melissa, I love you and Teresa. I listen to your podcast every Wednesday. I look forward to it. One woman was like, I was being abused. You and Teresa and your positivity and like your encouragement and knowing that like I'm not alone made me get out of this relationship of being abused after 4 years. One woman's like, I listened to your podcast while cleaning hotel rooms.
Oh,
and it gives me like a nice mental break from the fact that I just don't really like what I'm doing. And I'm like, you know what? How many people are like that they're having a bad day or they don't like where they're at in their life? And we are a little glimmer of smiles or sunshine or hope or positivity. Think about how many people. Think about how happy that one phone call made you.
No, it really did. Yeah, no. And that's what I said to the principal. I'm like, you made my day. He's like, well, I'm so happy I made your day.
Totally.
I was like, thank you,
So we got to spread more love, more positivity, more namaste. I know we get.
No, we really do. And if everybody does that, I'm telling you, it's contagious. It really is. Just like negativity is contagious. Unfortunately, like people love drama. It's like, let's try being nice to each other. Let's try to spread the love.
Totally.
And watch. Like it's good. No, you don't understand. My house is, I told you, Fort Knox.
Yes.
Am I saying it right? Fort Knox? Is that right?
Yes.
My house is Fort Knox. We hire a security guard 24/7. People are robbing houses, robbing cars. Like this is like, what kind of fucking world do we live in?
Our world is the craziest world.
Yeah, I mean, this is like insanity.
It's insanity.
It's like, yeah, it's like craziness.
But listen, people are just nasty. That's why we just need to like turn. We can get so caught up in the bullshit because it's right in our face, but we got to put it into perspective. Like I was just saying, like that woman that is stuck in her life is cleaning toilets and you know what? God love her. Cause you know what? My Baba, who was like my best friend, she worked in hotels, motels, and she cleaned rooms all day, every day for years and years and years. And you know what? For that person who's just not having a great day, if we can help in any way, just like we said, sharing stories of what you went through with Joe, sharing stories of me being abused. If we can just help somebody, then that's what we're here to do. And not the other bullshit about like the timelines of this and that and the other.
And she's happy doing it. See? And she's happy living her life.
But she's happier because we make her happy.
Exactly. And she's happy doing what she's doing. Like everybody needs to stay in their lane. Really, seriously. Everybody needs to be happy in their life and be grateful. No, really. I get up every day. I do. And I thank God. I'm grateful.
So, yeah.
I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for, my children being healthy. Like I'm grateful for Louis.
Totally.
I'm grateful for my stepson. Yeah, I say that because, we forget.
Easily.
We should say it, what we're grateful for. And then I'm telling you, it puts everything in perspective. Totally. Don't you agree?
No, every night before the kids, we put them to bed. I put on the stars and the moon.
Oh,
their little sound machine. You can put on the lights and the stars and the moon.
Melania has that too.
Right, the little sound machine.
That, yeah.
And I say, individually, I go to Logue and I go to Viv and I say, okay, what do we say? And they say, we're so grateful. We're so thankful. We're so lucky. And we're so blessed. And we give kisses to the stars and the moon. we say we're so thankful, thankful. And I say, what does mommy and daddy care the most about? And they say, keeping us safe and keeping us healthy.
That's beautiful.
And I say, have the best night's sleep, have the best dreams, and you're going to wake up happy because I want you to have the best night's sleep and you're going to wake up happy because we are so grateful. We are so lucky.
That's so beautiful. And that's for new mommies out there, like you gave them something to do with their babies.
You got to tell them every day and get that in when they're young because the world is crazy and it's only sadly getting crazier for our kids, especially the younger they are. And I just feel like you got to put that in all the time. And it's funny too. I was going through because when we moved, I was going through a box that I just found weeks later. And I found one of my affirmation books that I got forever ago because, I was physically abused. I was verbally abused. I was told that I was a whore, a slut, a bitch, a cunt, like that all day, every day. I was so down on my self-confidence that I got this book and every day I would look in the mirror. And again, we're not trying to be cheeseball. We're not trying to be corny. We're just trying to keep it real because Teresa in her own life has so much negativity that she can dwell on. I have a lot of negativity. We have to at times even force ourselves to look at the positive because the negativity can be too much. It can be overwhelming. So this is really what Teresa and I try to focus on every day. But I used to look in the mirror, Teresa, every morning, every night. And I would say, I'm beautiful. I'm smart. I'm capable.
I love that.
To build up my self-esteem because I was so down in the dumps.
I love that. No, I think that's very, very important. I tell my daughters that all the time.
It's very important. And now look, I'll sit here with my boobs out. I'll shake them. I'll walk around my ass hanging out all day. I teach my kids to be confident because I have the confidence back. I did not. This is not how it was. Just like I didn't pluck into a nice house and driving whatever. I worked my balls off for every single thing that I have, just like you did. So if people want us to be real, that's the real, okay? Brushing my shit for a stool sample, that's the real. Working our balls off through jail, through ex-husbands, through divorces, through abuse, that is us, you guys, to a T. And we still every day have to work on it. And just last week, we were here with you, getting caught up in the negativity. But you know what? We got to fucking be positive and focus on that.
Yeah, very, very important. Yes.
See, I'm fired up today. I'm fired up.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, see? Yes, so that question was really good.
That was a good one. And by the way, that was one of our questions, it was one of our emails. And that was from Kyle Leatherberry. To go back to the healing.
Hi, Kyle. So keep your journey on your healing. You're doing just fine. And I hope, I hope what we're saying helped you.
You guys, thank you as always for all your burning questions, thoughts, comments. You can email us at namastebpodcast@gmail.com. And our voicemail is 424-241-0410. We love all of your questions. And just like the healing one, we got another great one. And this is from Ivana. Hi, my name's Ivana, and I'm from Cape May, New Jersey. Mm-hmm. And I'm a huge Housewives fan. I'm writing you because last season, Danielle Staub hosted a few watch parties live on Instagram where she made comments about the show. She said two things about Margaret that stuck with me. And I'm wondering if Teresa might know if they are true. So this one's for you, Teresa.
Okay.
One.
Yes. What?
Margaret has horrible body odor and even her husband thinks so.
Oh my God. Well, see, I guess I'm not that close to them because I never got that. Yeah, literally. I never got that close to them to
get a whiff.
Even smell them. Yeah. To get a whiff. Exactly. Yeah.
So we don't know on that one, Ivana.
Danielle was really close to them. She really was. They used to hang out all the time.
They really were, right?
Yeah. No, they really were. They really were. So that's why when that happened between Margaret and Danielle, I was shocked, because I was they were so close. And then I was just wow. And then that's what always kept me an arm's length away from Margaret because I was like, she was so close to her and look what she did to her dear friend. And then again, this other friend that just came out, that yes, we did meet with her.
Oh, Lauren.
Her name was Laura. Yeah, Laura. Her name's Laura. Very nice. And I was always nice to Laura because I saw her at all Margaret's parties since I first met Margaret.
Well, they even showed clips of Margaret introducing you guys to her.
Yeah, like they've been friends since her and Margaret are 12 years old.
That's insane.
So they've been friends a long time. Yeah, so that's why, like, to me, I was like, wow, if Margaret could do that to Danielle, it just scared me. Like, it just showed me what type of person she really is because, listen, I want peace with her. Not because I'm scared of her. I made peace with her because I was in a happy place in my life. Like, I wanted to invite everyone to the wedding that, was in our circle. And the reason why I said sorry to her was because I got physical with her. I threw everything on the table on her, I mean, and everybody's like, well, she didn't apologize to you. She should apologize to you because of everything she did to you, and that's on her.
Right. You got to do what you got to do for you.
Right. I did it for me and I wanted to make it good because I was like, I shouldn't have reacted that way.
You got to act, not react.
Correct. So that's why, and again, that's because I got a lot of that. Like, we didn't see her say sorry to you, but that's on her. So that's why, guys, I made peace for me because I wanted to, and then it came from a good place. And, whatever Margaret does, that's on her.
This Laura chick, though, did she ask to meet you guys? She reached out to you guys, you and Jennifer?
Yes, she did reach out to, and the reason why
So let's back it up. So she reached out to you.
Well, she reached out to my hairdresser because she gets her hair done by her.
But she made the first move. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's just
Oh, yes. Okay. I didn't know. Yeah.
Because people are like, Teresa was, sought out this Laura chick.
Yeah. No. She reached out. She DM'd both me and Jennifer. I missed her DM and but I think Jennifer did see her. I'm not sure. I'm not going to speak for Jennifer. But anyway, she reached out to my hairdresser. And then my hairdresser told me she's trying to get in touch with you. And the reason why I called her was because Margaret was doing fucked up shit to my boyfriend at the time. And I was like, oh my God, I want to hear what this woman has to say. And I was correct. And I think she just confirmed it on a podcast that she did. She's been doing a lot of podcasts, which I'm glad. And I'm glad the truth is coming out that Margaret was speaking to Louis' exes. Oy. And that's why she was putting all that stuff that was not true about Louis out there. And that's why I kept telling Margaret, if you're my friend, why are you doing this? Like a true friend, you see what I mean? True friends would not try to hurt your boyfriend. A true friend would be lifting you up, would not be putting that out there so 4 million people could hear it.
4 million. Say that for the cheap seats in the back, Teresa.
Yes. Exactly. That's what Margaret wanted to. Margaret wasn't my friend because if she was my friend, she would not be trying to put anything negative out there about my boyfriend. She saw how happy I was. But what was she doing? I was looking out for you. No, you were not looking out for me. If you were looking out for me, you wouldn't be putting out something negative about my boyfriend that you saw how happy I was.
I always say, you guys, Jersey man, you guys are dirty, man. Of all the franchises, you guys get down.
Listen, I never throw the first punch. Have you noticed? I just want to put it out there. I never throw the first punch. But do I finish the fight? Yes. I never throw the first punch. So that's all I have to say. Margaret threw the first punch with me. She did.
Okay, let's get back to Namaste.
I am Namaste, but see, you got me. You're making me do a U-turn. So keep me on track.
This is last night or the other night. Teresa, Namaste. Say Namaste. Yeah. Take a breath with me. Grab your boobs. Okay. Look at Ivana. Now you're getting us all fired up again.
Listen, we're all human. We just always got to, sometimes we do get off track and that's okay.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yes, we're all human. Yeah. Then you just put yourself back in your lane, because sometimes We do sway. We do
Good
sway.
friends.
Like when I drive, I do sway. My dad used to be like, when you drive it like you're drunk. And I'm like, and I do. I don't drive straight. I drive like, I don't know why. I do sway.
After I drink, I sway.
No, but I do. I drive like that. I don't know why.
But this is what good friends do, right? Like you let me have my, I'm all heated and popping off. Let you have your moment, and then I get you back onto
Oh wait, how do we get to talking about that?
I don't know. Ivana, look at this. You're getting all fired up. Thank you, Ivana.
I have ADHD. How do you say ADHD? Like if you don't keep me on track, then I'll go on to the next thing. You know?
I'm very aware of this.
Okay.
Teresa. Okay. Listen, we have another one from Alice.
Yes.
And this one, Alice, I promise we're both going to
So did I answer the last question?
We answered it. We answered it. Yes, we answered it.
I just want to make sure.
Alice emailed us. This is what she wrote. Hello to you both.
Hi, Alice.
I am a massive tree hugger from Scotland. Watched the show since day one. I have a question for you, Teresa.
Yes.
What is your relationship like with Juicy Joe's family now? The podcast is amazing. Thank you, Alice.
Like I don't hang out with my ex's family, but I know they all love me, and I love them. I know them, my whole life, obviously. But like for instance, it was my 50th. And my brother-in-law, Pete and Sheila, wished me a happy 50th.
And weren't the girls just over it?
We had 11 girls together. I have 4 girls. Joe's sister has 4 girls. And Joe's brother has 3 girls.
Oh, my gosh.
So there's 11 girls. Matter of fact, it was
just the other day.
It was my ex-sister-in-law, Joe's sister's husband's birthday on Sunday. And the girls all went there for Uncle Duma's. He's Albanian. They went there for for birthday cake, and they had dinner there. So Melania put it on her TikTok. She had 2 Sunday dinners. First, she went to Tia Maria's house. Then she came home and had Sunday dinner with us.
That's amazing. See, that's good. That's good that even though you guys aren't married, that the kids are still close. They're still hanging out.
But I welcome them, and I love them coming over. Oh, let me put something else out there. Pete and Sheila, Joe's brother, they wanted them to come on the show. And they wanted, at one time...
The producers you're talking about.
The producers. They wanted them to be on Real Housewives of New Jersey. Because at one point, me and my ex-sister-in-law, Sheila, didn't get along. And you know what? They would have never came on the show to hurt Joe and I.
Speaks volumes, clearly.
Yeah, they wanted them because, they heard. Everybody hears, Jersey's small. Everybody knows everything.
So the family did what they should have done.
Yeah. So my point is they were supposed to come. The producers wanted to cast them on the show. And they said, we would never hurt you and Joe by coming on the show and trash talking you guys. And I was just you see, now Joe has a beautiful family.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Alice. That was a great question. And that was I like that. That's nice, Teresa, that you're still cool with them.
Yes. No, I am.
You guys, that was amazing. Thank you, as always, for all the questions and the emails. But you know what's even more amazing, Teresa, right now?
What, baby?
That this coming Monday is the day.
Say it!
We officially launch our merch.
Namaste, bitches. Sweatshirts. And we have a long sleeve t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a hoodie, sweatshirt, hoodie, and a long sleeve t-shirt.
You guys, they are, and I'm not just saying this because they're ours. They are we've worked and we've gone through many companies. These items are so freaking dope. You guys, I'm so excited. It's taken months for us to get here. And finally, Monday, our merch is dropping like it's hot.
Yes.
You have to follow Teresa and I and Namaste Bitches Pod to find out where to go to buy it. But I'm telling you, you don't want to miss. It's limited quantity, you guys.
Yes.
So it's very limited. So we can't wait to show you.
Yeah, I can't wait. I had it on today for the gym.
Photo shoot. I'm coming to Teresa this week. At the end of this week, I'm coming to you, baby.
Yeah, she's coming to New Jersey and we're going to do a photo shoot with the merch.
We're doing a photo shoot for the merch and then we are dropping it, launching it for you Monday coming up the 27th.
We're dropping like it's hot.
Dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. So remember, follow, rate, review Namaste Bitches wherever you get your podcasts. And as always, you can follow us on Instagram, but especially now you have to follow us because that is how you're going to find out where you can buy your merch that's coming Monday. You can follow us. Instagram is at Namaste Bitches Pod. Teresa, where can they find you?
At Teresa Giudice.
And I am at Melissa Feaster. We are so excited for another amazing episode with you. We are so excited for Monday. Our merch is dropping and we can't wait to see you back again next Wednesday.
Yeah, love you guys, and keep watching every Tuesday, Real Housewives in New Jersey on Bravo TV.
Hey everyone, this is Heather Dubrow, and do I have some exciting news for you? We are launching a variety of new episodes that are going to have amazing special guests, some of my close friends, and so much more. It's going to be really fun, and we're going to get to hear from fans, new friends, and get an inside look of my world. We're really excited for you to listen and join in for Heather Dubrow's World on Podcast One. Episodes drop on Thursdays and Fridays. Tune in on Spotify,